All right, buddy. Let me tell you something. You want to basically do demonstrations on that level? Let me tell you something. The door. My technology will sync your product before it even get launches. I'm telling you from the door. If you think your product is good, and actually what I've seen on your demonstrations, you can't compete with their technology in no way whatsoever. Let me tell you something, Partey. I have lawyers, okay? And let me explain something to you. I can say your name as many times as I want to. You couldn't do jack about it. You can't bring me to court for nothing at all, period. At all, period. But that email that you sent me right there, that can get you in a lot of trouble at the end of the day. So let me explain something to you. If you want, I can bring out technology. Well, I have technology already that can crush your stuff just like that. And the reason why I can tell you I can crush your stuff so easy, because seeing the demonstrations of your products, they're not that good. I could easily take your screen on with no problem whatsoever. Let me show you, for instance, compare Facebook to Facebook. This is your screen right here. This is a screen that you're supposed to be challenging my technology on, challenging me. First things first, I seen the demonstration you did with the cookie cutter. You came in on my channel, my eBay, my account, not my eBay account, my email account. You sent me this demonstration of challenging me on your product. First things first, buddy, that's a complete fail. And I'll tell you why. Number one, your screen is way too small. Your screen, if you're doing an outside display, should be at least about 100 to 150 inch and up. That's where it should be at. Anyone can do that from the door. I can do that with basic screen paint and pull it off. You know why? Because your screen is too small. That means your projector is sitting right up on top of the screen for it to fit that image that small. Your projector should be at least a good maybe 27 feet back. You got all that room in this area right here, and you didn't, whoa, that's where your projector's sitting? Are you kidding me? So you're doing this demonstration with your projector sitting that close to the screen? Buddy, that's not a demonstration at all. I'm sorry, buddy, but that's a failed attempt right there. You are too close to the screen to be doing a demonstration out like this. Number one, your projector, like I said, should be on a screen of 100 to 150 inches. So right there, that right there is a complete fail. Yeah, that's a complete fail. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know where you came off thinking that your product is as good as mine. I've heard you make comments about basically about my screen paints being this or my screen paints being that, but this is your demonstration for outside, really? Dude, I can make one screen paint and I can wipe out all your products in one hit. You want to do that? You really want that? I'll sink your boat before it even leaves the harbor. Technology to technology. Do you really want to go against me? Honestly. Because judging by what I just seen in this demonstration right here, this is poor. Very, very poor. Why is your screen so small for outside? If you're going to display this, you have to display this on a screen size of 100-inch or bigger. That's what you're going to have to do. That is too small for a demonstration for outside. Let me show you something right here. Do you see how many likes you have on this? None. Let's scroll up to this one right here, to some of your other demonstrations. In the dark, as always, as everything else I see in any demonstration. Again, that ambient light is not making any contact with your screen whatsoever. Why do you have it on this small screen when you can have it on the larger one right there? Oh my goodness, I swear, I don't even know where you people come off trying to challenge my work. This is your Facebook page. These are the demonstrations that you do. Are you kidding me? Why is your screen, why are your screens so small? Are you kidding me? Look at these. Look at these. Look at these dark demonstrations. All dark, dark, dark. In the dark. You're challenging my product? Are you kidding me? Look at this. What the freak is that? Why is your screen so small outside? Why is your projector sitting so close to the screen? So you know the theory when you have a projection screen this small. That means that your screen is fitting right into this small little area like so. Which means the closer the projector, the more sharper the image is going to be. That's not even a demonstration. I got screens on my deck that are bigger than that, and they sit farther from that. How is that a demonstration? Why is your projector so close? Do you need me to break down your videos for you? I'll break them down for you. But you gonna take me to court for breaking down your videos? Oh man, please go somewhere with that nonsense. Let's see what you got here. You want my attention? You got my attention. You're gonna wish you never got my attention at the end of the day. I can design a screen paint to blow all this up with no problem. I can see already how many flaws you have right here already from the door. Why is your screen, number one, so freaking small? Why? Where is your projector sitting at? How close is this thing literally sitting? Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're sitting that close to the screen? Look, man, you need to go somewhere. I don't know what your problem is, but you need to go somewhere. Apparently, you're just somebody who wants attention. That's what you want. So, you're number one, that's a fail. That's a definite fail. What else you got on here? In the dark, another demonstration in the dark. Dark environment. What else you got on me here? This is why I ignore you, because it's the same thing I get every day. This is why I ignore these people. It's the same nonsense every time. We just usually ignore him. One share, no likes at all, period. Let's go over here. Let's see what else you got. Another demonstration in the dark. Too close to the screen and sitting in the dark. Failed attempt. Oh my goodness. What else we got here? What's this right here? Using an ultra short throw demonstration, of course. No long throw demonstrations whatsoever. Small screen's too small, and you're sitting with an ultra short throw projector. That's all you got right there. There's nothing here at all, period. It's worth my time. This is why you had one opportunity from me to do the demonstration, and you did it on this little cookie cutter screen. That's what you did. So you're just like all the other companies. See how somebody's laughing already at this nonsense? Look at this. I'm not going to put any hatred on it because I don't have to. People laugh at this. Look at this. Number one, anybody in the home theater world is not going to take this seriously at all. Number one, why are you relying on an ultra short throw projector right here? That's the last thing you want to do is rely on ultra short throws because number one, they sit too close to the screen. So that's a failed attempt already. Same old stuff. It's the same old stuff. The same old stuff. You had the opportunity when we gave it to you. You didn't take it. You put it on the cookie cutter screen. Your product doesn't even look well good at all. That's my personal opinion. I don't like it. Again, another dark environment. Again, dark environment. Let me show you how it's done, boy. Let me show you it's done. And don't get mad. You bought it on yourself. Let me show you how it's done. Okay? So you can see how we do it on my end over here. I can't believe you're going to do a demonstration outside on a screen that small. Really? Seriously? I could do that. Anybody could do that. Your projector's sitting too close to the screen. Anytime you display outside, you've got to at least be 100 inches or bigger than that. You should at least be $150 higher than that, at least. And you guys are coming at me with all this anger. So let me show you what they're angry about. This is why we get these emails from them. I'm going to go over to my other site right here. Jealousy, just jealousy at the end of the day. Let me show you how it's done. See this right here? That's my demonstration of my 250-inch screens out in the back. Let me show you how my page lights up. See right there? That's just a basic paint on demonstration right there. See my demonstrations right to that screen? I have more light in that environment right now than your room that you're displaying that screen at. That's a maxed out meter room right there. Another paint on demonstration for the customers. That's what I get on my end. Another demonstration for the customers right there. Look at this. See my comment section? Look at this. Watch this, buddy boy. That's my comment section right there. I got companies logging in there to get information about my technology. And this is why I tell you why we get these emails from these individuals that are upset. They're angry. They come over to my channel. They see all the publicity that I'm getting and they get upset, mad over it. They get upset over it. Makes them angry. See the difference between my demonstrations and yours? Fully lit environments. No little tiny screens. None of that nonsense. That's one I did on 3D mapping for a company. They liked it so much, they came into my page and brought publicity with them. But they see this, and this ticks them off. They see me out here working hard. They don't like to see that. Look at this. That's my inflatable screen outside. Didn't even put a demonstration on it. And look, this is what I get. Didn't even put a demonstration on it. Y'all don't want to work hard, but y'all want to get upset and get angry about other people that do. Look at this. You see that demonstration right there? That's my screen blowing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 certified screens in one hit. 15 certifies right from the door. There's my screen outside, back to back, 150 inches outside. There's my other setup I did at around 5 something. Somebody did that setup. I was like 5 or 5 o'clock. This setup. These are the demonstrations that I show off that get me the likes and love from other people, because they know that I'm the kind of person that gets up in the morning and puts my work in. Where you guys are constantly cutting corners, not doing your job correctly, and you want to get mad at me. So every time we raise the bar a little higher, we make it harder for them, they get upset. They get angry over that. How is that my fault? You need to work harder. That's what you need to do. But I'm going to show you what they're jealous about. And I know for a fact that you was in there with Crow, carrying on and acting up, calling me a scammer, calling me this, calling me that. Now that email you just sent me, I'm pretty sure your customers and that page you got would be really, really interested in me posting that right on your page, of showing how you really act, what kind of person you really are behind camera. A person that basically goes to someone else's account, another company's account, and sends them all kinds of threatening and nasty nonsense, the kind of person that you really are. Nobody would touch you with a 10-foot pole, boy. You better learn to get your act together. If you ever want to challenge my stuff, you let me know. And I guarantee you, it'll be the last thing you ever wish you would have ever done going against one of these screens. Because I'll give you a challenge you can't do. You got all that backyard out there? How about you set yourself a real 150-inch screen, pull that thing back 27 feet, and you do that demonstration at around 4 o'clock in the evening. Because in the net, you're not matching none of my demonstrations. And nobody replying back on your page. And nobody comment back on your page. My page is full of people talking to me all day long, chatter all day long, from support from my company, support from people. And nobody respond back to your page at all. That's what they're angry about. Look, I just post labels. That's all I did, is post some labels up there. And you're angry and upset over that. That's not my problem. At the end of the day, if people are not replying back, you need to work a little harder. Don't get mad at other people because they work hard and they basically earn their right to be there. Ain't nobody replying back to you. No, all I did was go in and post my screen. I put nothing on it. Not a thing. Just posted it. You want to get mad at me because nobody's liking. You got a few likes here and there, but ain't nobody really viewing your stuff. Yeah, you don't want to go against my product, man. You better be happy with what you got and mind your own business. Because if you want, I'll level your stuff quick, real quick. I'll obsolete everything you have over there. So if I were you, mind your own business, stay in your own backyard, continue doing what you do, and don't get jealous over what, because I had people that will come in and engage, and people that will give me likes, people I talk to, people I communicate. Don't get jealous over stuff like that. You got to work for it. But if you wanna act like that, no problem. I'll put your product side by side. I'll blow your stuff out real quick. Be done with it. Move on, and that's it. Nobody will touch your stuff when I get done with it. So I'm giving you an opportunity to mind your own business and do what you do best, whatever you do best. But other than that, man, if you want to play games from that level, I'll make something, man, that you've never even seen before, man, and I'll tear your stuff up. Go about your business. See that? Invisible technology right there. See the difference between you. I record my ship out dates. You send the orders that land on my table, I record all my ship out dates. Number one, I record them because my customers at the end of the day get a chance to see how their orders are being processed. Right up front, they get a chance to see from the door. But number two, you naysayers that don't believe that my table continues to stay blessed, it's always going to continue to stay blessed. It is. No matter how angry these individuals get and how much hatred they got, at the end of the day, my table was always going to stay blessed. Mad and angry and upset. You want to send me a threatening email talking about taking me to court. Yeah, please try it. Please try. Go ahead, try. What you gonna bring me to court for? That judge will laugh in your face. My lawyers will laugh in your face. You bring him to court for what? Because somebody said your name? Who the frick you think you are? Because somebody says your name, nobody can't say your name. You already messed up when you did that demonstration with that whole cookie cutter screen tucked under a fireplace. Got a nerve to be shouting out in the middle of the demonstrations about how you want me to do this and these are challenges. Are you kidding me? That demonstration you did was the weakest thing I ever seen in my life. And then I go on your page, and I don't pay this guy any mind at all. But I go on your page and I see demonstrations of this little tiny screen outside with the project. Oh, come on, man. Are you kidding me? You seriously are kidding me. This is why I told you we don't engage in these people because it's a waste of our time. Look at this, man. Look at this right here. You got it. When you do demonstrations outside, the screens have to be big screens. Now, the only time I was subjected to when I had no choice, because like I said, the house I was living at, I didn't have a lot of room in the front. I had a driveway in the back. But the minute I got cut loose out of that situation, I got transferred over here. You've seen that situation change quick. Ken got 150-inch screens in the back. I had 180-inch back there, done 160s back there, 135s. Man, we did all size screens that we were designing out there. You got to be kidding me, man. And you showing these little tiny screens tucked away in the backyard, cookie cutter screens. Look at this. That's my demonstration where I actually matched a TV. So that's a black screen right there producing a snowstorm that's matching a TV. This is the kind of stuff you got to display. But because they don't do their work, anybody likes on that? I think I did give them likes. Not everybody likes what they say. Because you don't do your work. There's my demonstration. I told you the demonstrations we did where the screens basically showing that they produce the highest white levels. Yeah, all that stuff. Post everything on here. But they get mad at me because they can't do the demonstrations because it's too hard for them. 135-inch screen. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, we got him on there posted too. We don't post much on there, but he does have 1 or 2 posts on there. Nobody's engaging. No one's liking your videos. No one's reaching out to you. But when I show those, of course, once they see that basically this is how you do business, you want to call yourself professional. But keep in mind, behind camera, you want to be sending threatening emails to people's accounts. That's not good. That's not good for you at all. Period. Ain't nobody reacting to yourself. That's what it is. See right here? That's the demonstration I was showing you in the video. We had the projector set up. There you go. You got to be doing demonstrations like that for people to like your stuff. To get that reaction. Y'all not doing anything like that. Period. I'm outside doing 150-inch screens, and this is you, man. This is what you doing right now. We got him on eBay. Is that friend? Is what you call him on here? Look at it too, your site didn't even pop up right. I don't know what's going on with that one. But your Facebook page, if we copied it, if it went to the Facebook page, his Facebook page is weak, man. You ain't showing no videos, nothing. Your screens are all sitting in the dark. There's no way in the world you would survive one of our screens. But I mean, if you want your ship synced, I mean, I'll do it for you. I mean, I'll wreck your ship. It'll be gone, man. I mean, that's what you want. Shit, I'll customize the screen paint just strictly just designed to wipe yourself out. Because my product can wipe out 4 certified screens from 30 minutes of being developed. What do you think it would do to your stuff? These are people that are jealous. This is your Facebook page right here, Partey. Now, you already see my page, right? You see how much love I get on my page, right? This is your page. That's it. You got nobody engaging yourself. I got 80, 90, 100, 200 people been engaging my stuff all the time. But look at the demonstrations you're doing. These demonstrations are a dime a dozen. They're nothing new. Nobody's engaging in your page. Look at you doing demonstrations out in the dark. I don't know what that is. A screen out in the dark. I think that is a screen out in the dark, or an inflatable screen, something like that. This is your outside test demonstration. Your screen should be much bigger than that. Much bigger than that. Now, the reason why you're able to pull that up is, again, your screen is too small, which means the smaller your screen, the more compact and compressed your pixels are. That's not an impressive demonstration. You got all that room over there. Why didn't you put a 200-inch screen in there? You could have put a 300-inch screen in there back there, but you didn't do that. You stuck this small little screen. So what's going to happen when somebody takes this and they expand it to 150 inches? Is the pixels going to deteriorate? All that stuff triggers off. How much light you have in the environment, the farther back you put back the projector, the more the pixels are going to become more and more dense. Because someone's going to come and they're going to look at it and says, do you have a demonstration on a screen bigger than that? I need to see something on 150 inches. I need to see something on 200 inches. The image deteriorates when you pull a projector back, and depending on how much light you have back there. Now, let me show you something, how it's done, my friend. See that little tiny video you're showing me right there? Look at it, look. You're only 12 feet from the screen, that's it? This is where your projector's sitting at, and you're bragging at 12 feet? Man, all right. Let me show you how it's done. My goodness. This is why I tell people we don't really entertain these jokers, because at the end of the day, it's the same corner cutting demonstrations every single time. Nothing new. Let me show you how it's done. This gets boring, I swear. Don't send me no more emails to my account. You don't know what's for. You don't get your act together. Don't send me no more mess to my account. Grow the freak up. Stop being such a little man child. Such a freaking man child. Unbelievable. Because you want somebody to pay attention to you. Grow the freak up. Look at that, dual screens outside, dual 150 inches, and you showing some little tiny cookie cutter screen. What the heck is that crap? My projector sits back 27 feet from my screen. It's 5 o'clock outside right now. My screen's at 150 inches. I can show you a snowstorm outside on that screen. And you're getting all tickled pink over some little tiny cookie cutter screen. That's why we call them cookie cutter. and you want to brag about all this money you got. I don't see any Lamborghinis, no Bugattis, nothing in the back of your car for a person to claim that has all this money. Oh, because you got a little bit of land? Shoot, I got people out there got 120, 250 in the sticks. Please, give me a break. If you had the money like you said you had the money, you would be on a much bigger level than what you're at right now, even if you probably don't work. Look at that. What are you trying to show us with that little tiny screen? Honestly, at the end of the day, what are you trying to show me with that little tiny screen? That's the OLED demonstration being displayed on that fish that goes back and forth. Look at that. And you're showing me a demonstration on this tiny little screen with the 12 feet from the screen. Are you kidding me? This is what I'm talking about. Waste of my time. Don't send me any more videos. I don't know what you got. Father issues. I don't know what's going on with you. I can't help you out, buddy. All right. But I can level your stuff quick. I can basically trash everything you got over there quick and fast. You can't even match my demonstrations right there from the door. You're out there showing demonstrations at 12 feet away from a screen outside. Anybody's going to do business with you, the first thing they're going to ask you is, if you're doing a demonstration outside, especially if you're dealing with companies, you got to be bigger than 100 inches. Now, keep in mind, people, we understand this. If you're 12 feet away from a screen, right, that's about the size you would need to do a 100-inch screen. So the fact that he has a screen that small at 12 feet back, that means he has the zoom shifted in. He has as tight as he possibly can. And he can pull the projector back as he's doing it. So he'll shrink the screen and pull the projector back to fit that little screen. By doing that, it basically pushes the pixels much tighter together. That's going to give him a sharper and brighter image when he's outside. You need to do that demonstration at least 18 to 27 feet back, and your screen size has to be bigger than probably 100-inch or larger. It'd be help if you did it at 150 inches and did the demonstration. All that room you have out there, and you decided to go with that little tiny screen to begin with? Are you kidding me? Even when I was living at the other house and I only had that little front lawn, I had the back of the house, and the biggest screen I could put back there was 120 inch. The other screen we did out there on the 1100 lumen challenge was 100 inches. But anytime you're displaying outside, you're supposed to have a bigger screen size than that little tiny screen right there you have in your demonstration. From what I've seen from the demonstrations of you showing screens inside the house, the environment is really dark. The demonstrations we have downstairs in that particular area where meters don't pick up, it has more ambient light down there than you have right upstairs where you're displaying your screen. My 126 inch sits in a bay of windows. My projector sits back 18 feet. And that demonstration you were showing, you were using an ultra short throw. I consider them to be cheater projectors when you're doing demonstrations because, number one, the distance though isn't there, and you're literally sitting right up on top of the screen. So that's an easy demonstration to do. My ultra short though that I have, my big screen sits at least about 3 to 4 feet from the screen, and my screen size is 148 inches in that room. Twice the size, maybe 3 times the size of the screen you're doing in your demonstration. Not consider the fact that I have a screen painted to the ceiling on top of that. So that's why we don't take you seriously. You're going to my junk mail, and that's where you're going to stay at, in my junk mail. Because at the end of the day, after I took the time out to entertain your first demonstration, when you gave me that challenge, that cookie cutter nonsense, wasted my time on there, and I took the time to go through your Facebook page. Please, give me a break. I'm going to put you in my junk mail. That's where you're going to say, that's the best thing I can do for you right now. Because if you ever want to do a side-by-side next to my stuff, I guarantee you, at the end of the day, buddy, I will flatline your stuff like there's no tomorrow. I'll make your stuff look like a white sheet of paper. I guarantee you, have my word on that. Don't make me custom design something strictly to wipe you out. You don't want that. You understand? I got companies like Screen Innovation. I got big companies over here like Vivistorm contacting me for samples, contacting to do business with me. Where's your demonstrations of your certified screens? I don't see none of them over there whatsoever. How are you going to be the best if you haven't beat the best to begin with? And you got a nerve to send that nonsense to me? Are you kidding me? You're going to junk mail. Good gracious, man. This is the dumb stuff that I got to deal with on a day-to-day basis. These freaking petty freaking don't even know how to do their demonstrations correctly. Got a little tiny screen sitting out there. All that land, and you got a little tiny screen out there? Are you kidding me? All that freaking land you got out there? You can't do anything better than that? Good gracious, man. If I had that much room, you know the screens I'd be setting up outside? You see 300, 400-inch screens out there? Oh, man, I'd be maxing it out. And you got all that land out there, and that's the best you can do is a little tiny screen that's small? Wow. You go into the form site. You are definitely going to the form site. Let me go over here and put you in junk mail. This is where you're going to go. This is where you deserve. You deserve to be in my junk mail. Welcome to junk mail. Wasted my time. That's what you get. You stay over in there. That's your timeout for the rest of your life. Good gracious, man. I took the time to go over and look at his I went over and look at his stuff to see what he had over there. Because if you're going to basically put that much passion in sending me the empty threats, I'm going to go over and take a look at what you're so angry about. Now, I know you're angry the first time because you're upset for the simple fact that, look at this mess. Look at this. What the freak is that? Literally, man, what is that? Why is your screen so small? And you got a nerve to think this is impressive. This is why nobody likes your stuff. Nobody put any comments on it at all. That's why it's empty. Because no one finds that impressive. People that are going to be outside doing backyard displays are going to be on a screen much bigger than that. So they're going to look at that and be like, okay. So you're showing it on a small image. You do know that the screen quality changes as you enlarge the screen and as you push the projector back farther, it basically changes. On top of that, you don't have much ambient light making contact with the screen. The larger the screen, the more ambient light makes contact with the screen. This is nothing. What you need to do is redo that demonstration, jump it at 150-inch outside, and then do the demonstration, and drop that projector all the way back at least a good 27 feet. And then show something. Not that nonsense. That's pathetic. I don't even know what is going on with this right here altogether. Like, why is your screen so freaking small? Good gracious. I don't know who's worse, you or Crow sometimes. I really don't. Look at this demonstration right here. You see how dark that environment is? That environment is so freaking dark. My basement is brighter than that. My basement, think about that. My basement is brighter than your freaking living room. I failed. Dark environment. Again, dark environment. Look how dark the environment is again. Dark environment. Good gracious. I'm done, man. You guys bug me with this nonsense. That's it. This is why no one's commented on your stuff at all, period. Because you're doing demonstrations in the dark. You got a nerve to send me some threatening email. Oh, mention my name one more time. Blah, 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 blah. Shut the freak off. Just don't waste any more of my time. Don't waste any more of my time with this dumb nonsense. Really, don't waste any more of my time. Don't send me any more demonstrations on this or the other. You don't even have a 1.3 gain. How do you have a 1.3 gain in your environment? It's that dark. I don't even know what's worse sometimes. Between him and Crow and that freaking P2 projector sitting that close to the screen and his screen washing out on one end, and then one part of the screen showing tan, which I have no idea why that screen's showing tan. Then the other part doesn't even match the UV mix that we have over here in the container. Then the 19 that he had on display didn't even match the speakers in the demonstration because the 19 wasn't black. It was actually gray. And then you do the whole half of the demonstration with the lights on and the screen is so poorly washed out, but you have to finish the rest of the demonstration in the dark in order to show your images, to show a somewhat decent image, and then they all blend in together. That makes it even worse after that. Oh wow. And then this guy right here with these freaking cookie cutter projection screens and this dark environment. We're gonna call your environment the medieval dungeon master, because that's pretty much where it's going at. Literally, all you need is a couple of flickering candles in the background and you're good to go. My goodness, this is why is your environment so dark? Why is the environment so dark? Oh my goodness. Here he does a demonstration, ultra short though projector right there. That's what they use. Look how close the projector's sitting to the screen. Anybody can pull this off. Too easy. Too easy. My ultra short though projector again sits downstairs, can display an image on my screen at 148 inches, and I can do that at 190-degree viewing angle while staring at that screen and the ceiling screen and the screen in the next room at the same time. You want me to go analyze your stuff? There you go. I don't know what this is all about. Don't care. Got a bunch of pictures on here. Why do they take pictures? They're literally sitting right on top of the screen. You're supposed to show the pictures at a distance, so that way they can look at the environment and the screen from corner to corner, and they can appreciate. Oh, forget it. Just forget it. Unbelievable. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we have light here. Your shades are down, and this doesn't mean anything because you have an ultra short though projector in the demonstration. Easy to do. It's sitting right up on top of your screen. Good gracious, man. I'm done. I am done. I can't look at this anymore. This is just downright wasting my time. What are you doing? What are you doing? Literally. So nobody's engaging at all, period. You see how well lit that environment is compared to your demonstration you just showed? See how well lit that environment is? There's more light in that environment than you have right now in your setup. And my projector sits back at around 12 feet from the screen. Nobody's engaging in your stuff. Look at this. Look, no. These are the conversations we have. People engage. You got to show the whole screen. And when they take pictures right up on top of the screen. Why do you do that? You got to do them at a distance, man. But if you want your product destroyed, I mean, I ain't got no problem with it. I'll custom design something to wreck your stuff real quick. Look at that. See right there? That's projector mapping. Like I said, didn't even post anything on the screen yet. Just showed it off. You know what that is right there? Like I said, that's a certified screen test being displayed. Our screen displaying different colors, showing our screen dominating over 14 certified screens. You don't have nothing like this on your account. You haven't done any demonstrations like this at all, period. There's my giant screen on display. Look at the size of that thing. And you're outside with that little tiny cookie cutter screen. So little, so tiny, so little. So little. Your screen is man, look at this, man. Doing 3D mapping over top my projection screen. It's so little. Look at this. This is me laying in bed. I was laying in bed and decided to pull out my camera and just shoot my screen while I was laying in bed. You know what 38 engaging means? That's 38 orders. That means that hits my account. That's 38 people that come in, look at my site, and place orders. You don't even have this popping up on your page. No one's engaging your stuff. Look, these are just pictures. Or just pop some pictures in there. Oh, man. See what I mean? So that's 40 minutes and 22, whatever seconds. I've already wasted up my time coming in here to show you exactly where I stand at and where you stand at. You're outside doing these cookie cutter tiny little screens, and I'm outside at 150-inch screens displaying them dual back to back. And this I'm supposed to be impressed by what you have and what you're doing. Oh, I forgot. No, put a like on him real quick. Look at this. Look at this partay. See this? Didn't even put a movie on it. Nothing. Just showed off the screen. That's it. 24 engaging. So that's, keep in mind, if they're picking up the gallons, and the gallons are around maybe about $300 at 24. No one's buying your product and no one's touching your product because, like I said, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Your demonstrations are pretty much a dime a dozen like everybody else's. You don't do anything outside the box. You or the other one doesn't do anything outside the box. And these are people that are upset and angry because I do these crazy demonstrations. And every time I do one of these crazy demonstrations, they got to work just as hard. Then you should work just as hard. If anything, you should be basically trying to do using me to basically better yourself. That's what you should be doing. If I do a crazy demonstration, try to outmatch it. Do it by the book. Not on a little tiny cookie cutter screen in front of your yard. You got all that freaking yard out there, and you got this tiny little screen out there. And you're talking about the demonstrations being done, or maybe he's talking about the demonstrations being done with the projectors we do at 13 feet back. But mind you, at 13 feet back, they're 100-inch screens when we do those demonstrations on the freaking projectors. So even that's a fail. When our screens have to be tested, they're tested on 100-inch screens outside at 13 feet back for those tests. So I don't even know where you're going with this. I really don't. At the end of the day, I don't know what you're going with this. I don't know. Look at this, buddy. Look at this. Look, I'm going to look at this right here. Click on this real quick. Look at this. Nobody responding back to your page, and you're mad, and they get mad over that. They want to get upset with me and get angry with me because nobody's responding back on their page. No one's giving them that kind of attention. Then you need to work even harder. That's what you need to do. Don't get mad at me and angry at me and want to send me threatening mail because you're basically upset because you can't seem for some reason to get it together. There you go. That's a 720p projector outside on a 150-inch screen. That's how beautiful that image looks. Those are my pictures. But you're sitting in the dark doing pictures showing demonstrations of your product. And I'm outside doing demonstrations like this at 27 feet back on a projector that only cost me $270. And I can produce that image outside on my projector. No calibrating, none of that nonsense. Oh, but your projector is 4,000 lumens. Buddy boy, by the time you're at 27 feet back and your screen's at 150 inches, you don't have 4,000 lumens by the time you traveled from A to B to the screen. And that demonstration was done at 5 o'clock. So there you go. I'm going to get back to work. I got things to do, but I'm showing you. When I show you the emails like that, I'm going to show you why they're jealous and upset. So we go to his page. You can see no one's engaging. You got a couple of likes here and there, but no one's engaging in his stuff. No one basically is sending, they're not communicating, not talking with him on that level, whatever. I don't know what's going on with him on that line. But he comes over and see what I'm doing over here. He's upset and angry. He's mad over that. That's jealousy at the end of the day. And I'll show you why they're jealous. Not only will I post the email and show you the kind of mentality that they have, but I'll show you at the end of the day why they're jealous, why they're upset. Now, that's supposed to be my fault because you can't seem to get your business off the ground. That's not my problem. I had to work hard just like everybody else had to work hard. Deal with it. All right, with that being said, I am going to get out of here. I got an order that just came through a few minutes ago. I got to go and I got to get ready to get that order processed. Man, Saturday is going to be a crazy, 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 busy day. But like I said, Partey, this is the last time I say your name. because your nickname for me is your nickname. I call you Cookie Cutter. Last time, if you ever want to go side by side, you let me know. I'll flatline your stuff real quick. I'll design something strictly for you. I'll take something out of the vault that you've never even seen before, and I'll wipe all your stuff clean that quick, that fast. When I get done with you, nobody will touch your stuff. So I would suggest you basically stay in your backyard and work and concentrate on your company and mind your own freaking business. Remember, I'm giving you a warning this time. Next time, like I said, if your stuff ever pops over here, keep in mind, I can look at your stuff and I can basically make your stuff from here if I want to, but you can't match my stuff. And if you feel that you can make my product, how about this? You make my product and I'll put that against my own product and see if it matches. And if not, when I get done making yours, nobody will touch it because I'll take it and I'll advance and I'll make it 10 times better than what it is and I'll sell it all for $1. So go about your business, mind your business. I got to get back to work. Thank you all for your time. Got to go and God bless. Idiots. Yeah, I'll make your